Good. How you doing?
Doing well, thank you. You're obviously one of the best returners in the nation, if not the best. What have you seen out of some of your fellow returners like Eli Sanders and Wayman coming in trying to do what you're able to do on a regular basis?
Yeah, those two are great players. They come to practice each day trying to get better. When one guy go down, the next guy pop up. So, I got 100% faith in those guys.
What have you seen from Corey Sims?
He a baller. Every time he touch the field, he's trying to get better. He goes up and attacks the ball. He got a big size for a freshman kid, so future's bright for him for sure.
This wide receiver group as a whole, what's your take on what each one of you can kind of bring to the table?
And we explosive. We there to put on touchdowns. Catch the ball, make first down. So every time we step on the field and as a whole receiver group, we're just trying to better the team in a positive way.
Coach Riley was talking about the competition in the cornerback room is pretty fierce this spring. Can you just talk about some of the guys that have been standing out to you?
Yeah, there's like a whole great DB group. From the corners to the nickels to the safety. So those guys just get us better each day in practice.
How have you connected with the Qs this year so far?
Yeah, my IV, all the Qs. Just trying to step on the field, get that chemistry better each and every time.
What have you seen from Hassan Longstreet? Just throw the ball out here for you.
That boy can spin the ball for sure. He a strong quarterback. Good vision. So, like I said, future's bright for him as well.
Where have you, on a personal level from last season, wanted to improve for you coming into this season?
Say that one more time.
On a personal basis, what do you want to improve the most from last season coming into this season for you?
Just attacking the game with a more, like mature mindset. Just trying to get better. Hold on to the little things. Don't let it try to take it on too lightly. Just stretching little stuff like that.
I feel like you've taken more of a leadership role with the wide receivers this year.
Yeah, for sure. Being an older guy, a junior, so them young guys gonna automatically look to the older guys to have a set an example. So just trying my best each day.
What have your thoughts been about Prince coming in? I mean, big body, good hands. What have you seen out of him so far this spring?
He's a great player. Every time he step on the field, it's an explosive play. You can throw it up to him. He can run any route. So, excited to see him this year.
The scrimmage on Saturday, it looks like. Was there any big plays in that one, or anything stand out to you from what you saw on Saturday?
Yeah, for sure. The future is very bright for this team. Just can't wait to show y'all.
Has there been anything at all that surprised you in a positive way this spring? Maybe a player that you didn't expect maybe to stand out like they have?
I'll say the whole team as a whole, offense and defense. Special teams, we're coming out here competing each and every day. There's some things that, some guys don't want to come out here, each practice, put it on tape, but, we just got to fight through it, keep our head down and, push through it.
Can you expand a little bit on special teams? Because I think everybody focuses on offense and defense, but special teams is so important to this game. Can you just talk about, the kickers, the punters, the return guys, how important you guys are for this team to be successful?
Yeah, every aspect of football is very important, no matter what it is. So, the coaches did a great job of, telling us how important it is, showing us how much a special teams player can contribute to the team and how big it can impact the team. So, just taking it very serious, for sure.
What's it been like working with Chad Savage?
He's a great coach. He came in here, it's a big role, so he's doing a great job of us, for sure, teaching us each and every day.
What's his style like coaching?
He a real coach, for sure. That's all I'm going to say. He a real coach.
Are you going to get a little break after spring practice over and time to chill, or is it kind of just still working all the time?
Work never stops.
Do one more?
Thank you.